All right, last week we were dealing with the heavy rainfall still, and unfortunately, we're still dealing with the river flooding thanks to all the rainfall that we picked up. And through the first 10 days of the month here in Jonesboro, this is the wettest start to any April in recorded history. And if we don't see any more rain, this will go down as the 11th wettest April in recorded history with a huge surplus. Temperature-wise, we're also dealing with a surplus there, at least above average by 2 degrees. And this is how much rain we've seen since the beginning of the month. Notice the widespread purple coloring here, and that's an indication of nearly double-digit rainfall amounts, and in some cases a foot of rain or more. So a number of river flooding concerns continue from western Kentucky, parts of southern Illinois and Indiana, Missouri here, and also throughout Arkansas and western Tennessee. Where these river floods are, this is where moderate and major flooding is ongoing, and we may continue to see this over the next week or two, unfortunately. And all of this water has to go somewhere, so it is going to continue to flow south through the Mississippi River and eventually down into Louisiana and Mississippi, where we may see moderate to major flooding ongoing there through the end of the month and possibly even through early May. So pretty remarkable event. Now, over the next 7 days, we're not expecting anything heavy in terms of rainfall, maybe a couple to a few tenths of an inch of rain, so that is good news. But we may see an uptick in the rainfall potential closer to home by the end of the month, and we'll show you that in a second. Clear and cool tonight, dry and warmer as we head into Sunday especially, and then light rain chances is kind of off and on into the second half of next week. But we will bottom out into the low to mid 40s tomorrow morning. That's slightly below average, and then a daytime high tomorrow of 64, which is below average once again. But we do add into the temperature department here on Sunday as that wind turns out of the south at 30 to 35 miles per hour. But again, that'll be enough to get us into the upper 70s, which will be above average by almost 5 to 10 degrees. From the 19th to the 25th of April, it does look like we have warmer than average temperatures. But again, closer to the end of the month, we may see an uptick in the precipitation chance. We'll continue to monitor that. We definitely do not need any more heavy rainfall. But the forecast into the weekend shows maybe a little patchy fog developing in the prone locations tomorrow morning. Otherwise, a little bit on the cooler side under clear skies, and clear skies for all day Saturday, but definitely cooler here by 5 degrees. Walnut Ridge at 65, same for Pocahontas, and then we'll jump up almost 10 degrees, maybe even more on Sunday. But just note that the winds on Sunday will be gusty out of the south. We're still mild on Monday, and then 60s Tuesday to Wednesday with an isolated shower or thunderstorm possible as we head into Thursday. So we'll continue to watch for that.